Hello, my name is Marjorie Delaney and welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, I made I'm an artist in general. I do multimedia, I draw, I paint, I do face painting and some makeup and I do fashion design and a lot of little things strung together. But I was having a very good skin morning, so I wanted to go ahead and take advantage of good weather and sunlight and do a reshoot of a photo challenge that I'm going through Fae Magazine. It's open to everybody. It's the Covington Faery Photo Challenge. And if you don't know what that is, around the time of the invention of the camera, or when it was the box camera, when it was available to everyone, there were two children that got together and they took drawings and they took pictures of themselves with their drawings, and the pictures came out black and white and it looked like they were with real fairies. And on their deathbeds, they admitted to actually fooling the public by simply just doing a drawing, putting it on a hat pin, and giving this incredible illusion. And they fooled so many people in the UK and worldwide. And it was a worldwide phenomena. And there was actually a fictitious movie sort of loosely based on it. They have some facts correct, but maybe not everything. Because they actually believe the fairies are real in the movie. It's one of my favorite movies called Fairies. But so I did a video on a look I did with a dress I had, and I just got to like spur the moment, and the photos turned out fine. I had forgotten and put them on TikTok, and I'm like, no, if I take the photos, I can't publish them. I have to give those to Fae Magazine. But I can make video of the process of doing it. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my makeup in just a simple style, because I woke up with fairly decent hair today, and my last style was more 1920s style. I really wanted to try and like get that look going, but I gotta be honest with you, I wasn't real thrilled with the pictures or the whole energy that I had of it, and they wound up taking my makeup tutorial down anyway. So this is definitely a better formation of this, because I want to cover the bio glitter that I'm going to use in this, and I'm going to probably place it a little more subtly than I did the last time. The last time I had a big smoky eye, and I don't think I'm going to do this time, because the dress I have to wear with it is actually really super cute and elegant, reminiscent of the time, but not necessarily on not necessarily the dress. But I'm going to do some light makeup. I woke up with good skin today, so I kind of don't want to do, like, this is me here. This is me with just natural. So I think, like, outside, I think it'd be kind of better to like leave my skin natural and then add some like maybe define my eyes a little more. Oops. So here, so you can see better. So I'm gonna leave my skin the way it is. It's nice to wake up with like not a lot of bad stuff going on with hair and skin. I'm like, this is the day you take video and do this tutorial. So I don't use, I think I'm gonna go get my larger, I don't have a lot of fancy makeup, so I just have like regular crappy palettes and stuff like that. But I bought a big palette of colors that I'll show you. Okay, so I don't really want to talk about what freaking brands any of these are. I don't think you'll necessarily get information on how to recreate this look based on the colors. It just might be by placement. So I do tend now, I used to never use brushes for applying makeup. I need to look at let me look at my skin again. See, because I want to look at this without light. Because I'm not gonna have any light for my photos. I think I'm going to do a little something under the eye. Yeah. I think I am. Yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna do concealer though, because I want it light. I'm gonna do some dabbing there, some dabbing there. I'm gonna do it in the mirror here. If I can, I don't know if you can. I see me do it. Because I don't want to re-emphasize a bag. So let's turn off those lights. Okay, that's good. All right. So, and I have this contraption that I'm trying to use. So I wanted to do like some really paler colors. This palette has a lot of, but I think I want to do these nudies because they're all you know what, I think I don't want to go too white with it because I want to keep it looking natural. So I'm going to go into like the buff and this. What is that? Ew. I think there was eyeliner on the bottom of that other thing. There's a taupe and a gray too, but I think those look just like sad. So I'm going to use this. What the hell? All right, so I'm going to use this. Like I don't have a good manicure, guys. I like to work outside. This color and this color and this color. So I'm gonna put this color all over. I'm going to put the lightest color all over. That's how I do makeup, and that's just how I did it in the 80s, and I'm still doing it. And I really kind of like the result better because I think that you get that base down of the palest color, and then you can build on it. All the other colors kind of stick to it better. That's just my theory. Now, I have no base on my eyes or anything like that, and I'm not going to put that on because as I said before, like I'm having a pretty good skin day, and I might put some blush on, and I might use this as the blush. Okay. So I don't know how I'm going to do future shootings or anything like that. I'm still like I don't know how many makeup. This isn't really a makeup tutorial. This is my behind the scenes, getting ready for a challenge. So I've done photo shoots for my fashion and for stuff before. So I just want to like, this goes all the way up to the brow bone. See, all the cover the whole eye. That way, if you don't have time, you can just rush out of the house. No, I'm just kidding. See? Also, when you do that, if the makeup stains a lot, it can create a nice barrier. So I'm gonna go in with this shade. You see that? That Buffy shade. Buffy. And I think I'm going to concentrate that to the outer corners. Like that. This is basically like I follow my eyeline. I don't do my brows, by the way. I just don't want to. So that. And then flick that off there. And I'll go in this in the crease. I don't know if you can see me. Supernatural. Okay. And then I'm gonna blend it. I have a brush that I like to blend my eyeshadows with. And this is almost even what I do like for during a day look. And that's all I'm gonna put on for now. I do want an eye going, but putting brown on my eyes tends to make them not look natural, but just super tired. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not gonna go smoky and all that stuff. I'm just gonna go straight up. This because I like to have my eye defined, otherwise I just kind of like plain. So I'm just gonna do a bit of a wing, but not a big one. This is like, and let me see if I can do it in here. I have a hard time judging the depth perception, so I might do a little more than that. But let me get in the mirror. Shoot. I think it's just a little too much in the corner. Right. I think hold on. I need to get in close. Maybe I should get in close on here. That's it. Like I don't want smudgy. I want clean. And then mascara. I'll just do it in here and see how it works out. Okay. It's pretty good. I don't do the bottom lashes. I just don't. I feel like they're dark enough. There's enough of a line there. And I'm older. I'm 51 years old. So the more stuff I put underneath my eyes throughout the day, it drags down. And especially if you have a concealer on or something like that, it just sticks. I would put on some good false eyelashes if I had any. But last time I tried, the glue with them wasn't any good and I didn't have any glue to make it work. And these things I actually got at like CVS in the hair section. And I don't think every one of them sells it, but you get my point. Like it's not an expensive item to get. And they had them, I think, in all different colors. And you can probably go into a lot of times there's beauty stores. So I want to do something on the lips and just a light thing on the cheeks because I feel like my coloring is good today. I don't want to be stuck up like that, but I don't want to ruin like do you see where I put the concealer? You can already start to see like lines forming. So I think I'm gonna add what's the group? I'm gonna add a little cocoa butter to my under eye. Give it some moisturizer. Yeah, that's better. All right, so now we're ready for something really great. Is bio glitter, and this is from Fulfilled Wishes. She has a whole line of glitter, and she makes new colors all the time. She mixes them herself, and they're from they're made from a eucalyptus plant somehow. I don't know the process, but I do trust her. I've known her for a long time, and I'll leave the link in the video. I'll also leave the link to Fae Magazine and their challenge so that maybe you can enter in the challenge too, because we all need something to do. Okay, so I think I'm going for this really supernatural kind of look for everything. And I do have, like, for my wedding, I had like this this sparkle thing, and it just didn't show up in camera. But so I mean, it was nice and subtle and like on here, but you couldn't really see it from a distance. And that's where this will get, I think, what I want. And it's Frost Fairies. So a slightly blue tinge to it, and I tend to have like a pinky tinge to me. So maybe this will like really show up. Oh, and this blend, you look at it, some of hers have like larger flakes in them, and this one is all fine. So I have not yet applied this with a brush, so I'm gonna see what it's like to apply it with a brush. I usually just use my finger, so I wanted to do it to the inner of this and maybe have okay, a brush doesn't do it. Yeah. And it's okay, I don't mind having like a apply it with your finger. Okay, apply it with your finger. eyelashes are kind of cool. I'm telling you, you get some of this. Here. Get some over here. You want to treat it like highlight. Here. Yeah. A little goes a long way. Alright, so I'm gonna also put on a blush. First, I'm gonna do that. Is there color in there? Now I'm going to do this. Just a little. Just on the apple. Just a little. And then I'm going to get that big brush. Go like that. And then spread some of the glitter around. I could be better with the application of it, couldn't I? Right, let's add a little more. I have a theory. Let's see if I'm right. So I'm going to add a little more here of my lotion. Just to hydrate my skin. And then maybe I'll just put like a dab here. And a dab here. And then let's see what we can create with Frost Fairy. So I'm going to suggest like something fairly as natural as a cream. Yeah, I like that. I like that. This makes me feel at least like I've been to a festival. That's what I like to do. Alright, so I'm just gonna see, like, I don't think I should have done that blush because I feel like that affected the skin. Let's put one more layer of mascara on. Don't bring up the eyes. Like that. Alright, so let's take a look at how this looks in natural light. See, natural light, it's almost... Almost shows up better. Yeah. So not this outfit. So let me change into the outfit, and then I'm going to cut out some of my prints that I'm going to be posing with, and then everything's going to turn black and white. Oh, I want to do lips. So let me do some lips. I want to do them, I think, in a pink. I think in a pink would be good. So I'm going to suggest as a base for your natural glitter some cocoa butter. I actually make my own mixes of cocoa butter too. That I almost don't want to share the brand name. I don't want everyone buying it out. It's Palmer's. All right. So always, if you're using any kind of like things that you put on your face, your mouth, your lips, or whatever, make sure you like, you know, especially if it's something you might want to use for other things. So all right, so let's turn off this light. Let's turn off this light. It's glowing. All right, so let's move on to the art portion of this. Okay, so I'm continuing this video in natural light. I guess I could plug that thing in, but I don't. I brought the thing here. I want to try and have more professional lighting because I bought this gadget for $40. Anyway, this is the natural lighting of my studio. Okay. Technical difficulties. Does this help? I don't see how that's flattering. What the hell? No. Ew. Why do people use these lights? Is this... Ew. You guys, natural lighting is God forgiving. What the hell? God's more forgiving than man. Take a look at that. The hell? The actual hell. How dare you look at me that way? There's shadows forming. Am I becoming... Okay. So... yeah, I think there are shadows forming. So I'm going to go in there in a few minutes with a little bit of lightener. All right, so my trusty assistant is over here sniffing around. I'm going to take, this is actually one of my prints, and I'm going to cut her out, and we are going to use her as our fairy to fool the world. And she actually is a real fairy. I don't know if I've... On my Facebook page, there are coloring pages that you can actually print out. And a lot of them are actually made to be cut out. I don't know if anyone knew that, but actually like paper dolls when I originally designed them. So you can color them whatever color you want or shade them to be whatever you want and do the challenge. I don't know how much of this I'm going to make you watch me cut, but I wanted you to know that this is actually one of my prints that I designed back in 2007. That's a long time ago. It's a long time for me to ride some. Yeah, right? I'm gonna beat this dead horse. This design is still good. Some artists just do one good painting their whole life. I'm just kidding. I have never said that I'm a master painter or a master artist. It's gonna look good. See her face. She's a ginger. And this is what the black and white. Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, it's the opposite. But this is what the black and white looks like. This is what the color looks like. You can actually color the back of these. So if you ordered these, they're like $2 a piece. If you see me in person, I'll sign it for you. Some saying like, may the fairies be with you. Have a magical day. Do I look okay? Let's, like, I'm getting insecure. I shouldn't be insecure. I'm giving you content. I want this video to be able to be seen at any time. So current events are going, I think, to be omitted from the majority of my YouTube videos, because this is about creating a magical world, and we want that magical world to transcend space and time, and we cannot create that world that transcends space and time if we give number assignments to things. So I guess this design is timeless. And I'm trying to be timeless as my numbers rise. It's not easy. We're creating our own world, though. So, like, in our own world, we have all these incredible possibilities. Wow, this hand's really difficult to cut out. Right. I've always liked cutting things out. I'll be honest with you. What really got me into being an artist was being a teacher for daycare and not having the funds to have teaching materials. So, or, you know, just things to make the classroom brighter and happier. You know, we didn't have the funds for those, so I just made everything myself. And I never used stencils or anything. And I probably should make stencils for people that are intimidated, or make my stuff available. That's what I'd like to do, is have like some stories. Let's look at this fairy. Let's do a story about her. Okay. So I think that she has somewhere fun that she's going to. And she's holding this lotus. So what I'm guessing, if she's holding the lotus, now I have to tell you something. When I paint and draw, I'm really not, it's not that I don't have intention while I am drawing and painting, but I don't plan out the design to send any sort of message. So today I'm seeing this message that either this is a trillium, which is possible because I really like trillium, but it also looks like a lotus. So either way, it's very fairy. But she is going somewhere, and if you notice, she has another one there. So it must be important to her. And she's going so fast that she's like kicking up leaves. Leaves are coming off of her dress. And she's called the Willow Fairy because she has made her gown from the willow tree that she lives in. And obviously it's in the woods. I would love to get a willow tree. And so she is on somewhere on a joyous celebration. And it might not be many because she's only carrying 2 flowers. So it might be that there are 2 guests of honor. Maybe she's going to a wedding. One is for each couple. Maybe some twins were born in the forest. Maybe there's some... You know what? Get out of here. Maybe there's some baby deer twins. Baby, lay down, Bubba. I'll be out in a minute. Oh my God. I think I have to let my dog out. Excuse me. Me and the fairy. Much like me, I honestly think that my dog just wanted attention. That's not so bad. See, it depends on how close you get, though. What reality is. That's a little better than this. I don't know. So she's obviously going somewhere in a hurry. All right, you want to know what I think happened? I think she really wants to go and see. Hold on. Okay, so anyway, continue. So she's carrying Trillium in the woods, and she knew she wanted to give those. Now the thing about Trillium is you can't really put it in water, so you have to do like this magic thing where you give it to someone, they enjoy it for like a day, and then it dies. But that's life. Like, life is moment to moment. And fairies very much live in the moment. They do not necessarily spend too much time dwelling. They want to have, like, there's a lot happens in fairyland. I'm sure they want to get through it. So she's got the Trillium. And she wanted to get ready, but she was so busy making this dress of willow because once again she picked out a project last minute and got this creative endeavor, and so she made this dress, and now she is in a hurry. And I accidentally I think I cut through one of the leaves, but that's okay because we're just saving this part of it. So if you wanted to ever take my art and cut it up, I give you permission because this is really cool. I think she's going to be great in the photo shoot. And it's starting to get dark and gray. So I think as much as I like the sunshine for photographs, I don't think it's always that effective to capture a mood. So I'm going to try and take advantage of the what do you think? Like, the dress I have has butterflies all over it. So I think if I do it in the woods with a woodsy background, and then here she comes out of the woods. Yeah. Okay. To pick that out. You know, I don't like, my neighbors don't know me that well yet. And my other neighbors never saw me because I lived on 2 acres. And who the hell's going to see you on 2 acres? Which I think is good if you live with other people. But if you live alone, 2 acres, I don't know. Depends on your personality. Right now, I'm happy where I am. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to focus on these Trillium moments that are just like fleeting for us. Right? What I'm saying is she's got to show how much she loves everyone before the flower dies. That's how fragile love is, too. Like, not her love for them, but definitely there's moments. Oy, oy, oy. when I first started my company, it was with like these images. And so what I do, I don't think I have, I drew them in blocks so that I could reprint them onto fabric. And so I had all these things that I could cut out and place around them. So this design is actually literally designed to be cut out this way. So I used to have like a certain way I'd cut everything. It's all hand drawn. However, I did put it in vector eons ago. I don't even do that anymore. I don't have a computer. I haven't had a computer in 5 years. I think that would make probably my YouTube videos better. Right. I think she's all cut out. And I think she's the only one I use today. Yeah, that'll probably be the pose. I like how she's like, oh, I'm like, she's like, oh shit. So let's go into the bathroom, and I'm gonna touch this up because I'm not happy about it. Okay, so just a little, you know, you see that? I just want to give like I don't want that to be the highlight there, so I want to put maybe the problems of natural makeup. That latest color there. Let's look at that with other light, because the light changes, you know. That helps, but I don't think it conceals anything that I've got going on there. So I do think that I need a little bit of something there. All right. I don't want to go in with a powder because it's too whatever. So I'm going to go in with my finger. I don't have a beauty blender. I don't care for them. You know what, though? I do have other brushes. So let me just use an artist brush since I'm an artist. That looks good. No, I think something stiffer for the concealer. This isn't concealer. A little drier than concealer would be, but I'm looking for like just some light to hit. Right there. And I'm gonna take my big brush, my big brush. There, that's so good. Do we notice anything different from there? Okay. All right, so let's look at it like with this too. And then let's look at it natural. Because we don't want much better. And so let me look at it closer in the mirror. See, I don't want it cakey. So that's good. Just a little. You're supposed to have some variations in your skin tone, but like, yeah, that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna put this makeup away, and then I'm gonna get dressed. I have a bad habit of not putting anything away, and that really fucks with me because I do this great project, and then you get tired from what you do. So if you could do things like within a hair from like 10 minutes at a time, you're gonna have a much better life. Let me try it. All right, so I'm gonna clean up this mess and put on my dress, go out with my fairy, take a couple goofy shots so I can give them for TikTok. Last time I just took the pictures that I took and put them on TikTok. It's really not what you should be doing for this challenge. You should be saving those photographs for the challenge, because you know it's a magazine and you can't see before it. Really like so cute. Anyway, I woke up feeling fairy-ish. So let me get changed. Let me clean up. Okay, so I went and got the belt and I kept filming. This is why I should not be a videographer. I don't know. I'm gonna wear some gold shoes. And then let's just do this. There's a dog barking outside. I wanna take a look again. So this is with, I don't have anyone to vote with me. This is without. And it's not that I don't like this belt. For like a cocktail party, I would love it. But for these pictures, I just think it looks more ethereal to have it like more Greco-Roman style. Probably not as flattering. So she's walking by me. Look at this. Short video. I want to make a TikTok video. Okay, so that concludes the behind the scenes video on me getting ready for the Fae Magazine Covington Fairy Challenge and a lockdown challenge. And I made a TikTok video, but that's not going to be composed within this YouTube video because well, every time you use music on YouTube, it gets flagged. It gets sometimes I've had my videos removed for an ad playing in the background and I didn't realize I was watching TV. So now I've made sure that I turn off all media whenever I'm filming. So you can go to my TikTok under magical things and see the video that I make, and those actually get out pretty quickly because they just have, I don't know, I mean, I wish I had that software for like my professional use, but I'm just gonna probably just let, like, for this look to go just today, just wipe off a bit of it, but not too much glitter. I mean, I like a little bit, so I'm just gonna wear it the rest of the day. And so this ends the video, and I have like just natural lighting again. So I have wrinkles. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe, please. If you like the video, please like it. And please subscribe, and please share, and please give notifications. I'd really like to have this channel grow, because what I'm trying to do is just I mean, part of it is I'm putting my life out there. I mean, life as an artist isn't easy. I mean, I can make it look really great if you want me to, but some days haven't been all that easy lately. But to be able to share my craft with the world is actually very important to me, and to teach you how to do things to make your world more magical is very important to me, and I need to have time to be able to do that. And I give it freely. I do. But if you could like, share, subscribe, and get notifications, those are all free things where you never have to purchase my art if you didn't want to, and I could get paid for ads. That's all. So if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. And make this channel grow and have a community happen. I already do have a community through magical things from vending and whatnot, but I would like to have more of a tutorial and teaching modality to be able to get to people other than just with my products, because there have been a lot of times where people will walk by the booth and they'll say, I could make that. And I'm like, I'm sure you could, because everyone is an artist. And that's the truth, is you can make these things too. So if you liked what you saw, or even if you didn't, you can unlike, and you can put the thumbs down. But as long as I get some responses, and please, if you have things that you would like to see in the future, please, in the comments, tell me things you would like videos of, because I would love to do them. So have a magical day.